Hi Libra, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Let's do a reading for you to see how things might be going for you. We are going to start off with some oracle cards, and then we're going to go into the tarot. So please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, so not everything will apply to everybody. So just take what's yours. Okay, you have the owl spirit. You see clearly now. That's wonderful. The rhino spirit, and this has been coming out quite a bit recently. And the giraffe spirit, see the big picture. Okay, let's go ahead and get the next group. And what we're doing is we're combining 3 different decks to see what message it would like to share. And these can either be about the theme of the reading, or it could be potentially something that's going to be going on during this time. So it could be all one thing, or it could be separate things, or, any combination thereof. So let's see what we have. Intuition, that's beautiful. Disruption, that would fit quite well in there. And illumination, that also fits wonderfully. Okay, now let's get one more from the wisdom of the oracle, and then we'll talk about these for a minute, and then we'll go into the tarot and see what it would like to share. Okay. New life. That's gorgeous. Observer. This has also been coming out quite a bit. Regeneration. Okay. Well, it definitely looks like something new is coming in for you. Let's scoot these over here and talk about this group first. Okay. You see clearly now? Intuition, new life. So what I am gathering from this is by you using your intuition, you're going to be able to see clearly something that's going on in your life, or something potentially that you want to bring into your life, which is going to result in a new beginning. And it is one definitely that you're excited and happy about, but I also get the feeling that it's something that brings you much peace, the ability to just relax. So this is gorgeous. And using your intuition is a big part of it. Seeing clearly is huge. So often it is hard to see clearly because we have so much going on, so much in our minds. Okay, now let's take a look at the second group. Overcome any obstacle, disruption, observer. So the way I'm feeling about this is that this can be, doesn't have to, but a part of this. There's an obstacle, but you have the rhino spirit. Rhinos are big and strong. I think it's so cute they put flowers around it, but big, strong, don't get in their way. So, yes, you're going to be able to overcome any problem that comes your way. And that problem would be the disruption. Something coming in, and with disruption, it could be either a slower build or something that happens quickly. Either way, you're going to be able to take care of it just fine. Now, here you have observer. The way to handle this, at least initially, is to remove your emotions from this subject, whatever it may be, and stand back and look at it as if you are an observer. And you can see here, they're looking from a distance, right? So do pull yourself back. Maybe try to get a bird's eye view of what's going on without your emotions. Evaluate it, and then, come back down, put your emotions back in, and see if you have the same point of view, or if it has changed some. If it's the same point of view, then continue on the way you had planned. If it's a different point of view, reevaluate and come up with the plan that's appropriate for you. Because oftentimes when we are emotionally involved, even logically involved, spiritually involved, we are very set in the way we're seeing something. The way to see a more objective view is to zoom out and look through something, a lens that is more objective, okay? And it could easily be tied in with this. All right. And so I feel like this will help lead you to this. Actually, I think all three of these could easily be one part of this time for you. Because here, see the big picture. That's almost the same as observer. Giraffes are very tall, right? They can have a bird's eye view where we cannot, at least not from that perspective. So this is saying, see the big picture. See it from a bird's eye point of view. I could almost repeat what I'm saying for the observer. Here, it's going to bring you in illumination. What you gather from this will enlighten you. And it's going to bring you a new beginning, a regeneration. So, being a regeneration, it could be something that you have already been dealing with. It could give you a whole different perspective on that. So, the way it has been done will be changing into a much better, much more positive way. Now, it doesn't have to be that. It could be a whole new beginning, like here's new life. But I would say it's definitely one of the two. Okay? And just to take a quick look here, looking this way, get a bird's eye view and realize that there's nothing that can stop you from creating the change that you want, because you'll be able to see clearly and know exactly what to do. Okay? Here is an illumination. You're going to be able to see clearly about what has been going on that's been disrupting you. And it's saying use your intuition to go forward. Here, have this regeneration, whether it's about something that's existing or creating something new. Observe it like the giraffe, right? From a distance. And it will help you to create the new life that you want. So, yeah, I would say, and it's been this way for almost every reading, that these three piles, which could be separate things or one thing, most of them have turned out to be one thing. All right, let's see what the tarot would like to share. Definitely. Here you are, the 10 of air. It's time to walk away. You feel like you've done what you can. It is time to move on, to find your happiness. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness. A weight off of your shoulders. The end of an addiction potentially. Maybe a melodramatic reaction. But yes, this is saying it is time to close out of where the problem is, right? And have this new beginning. I love the synchronicities in these readings, and there are definitely synchronicities. Oh, look at this. Fabulous. By you, this being a number 10, you know, the closing out of this, you're going to have a new beginning. And this is fabulous. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a new home or vehicle. So this is the Ace of Earth or Pentacles. So this has to do with earthly matters, right? So it's saying, by letting go of whatever's been going on that's not to your benefit now, even if at one time it was, you're going to be having a new beginning that's going to be fabulous, right? The abundance that you are wanting is going to be able to begin. Very interesting. Here you have the Eight of Water, the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home potentially. So this is quite similar to this. They are leaving. It's time to go for their happiness. The same for this, only this is a 10. This is a definite ending. But this is saying it is time as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this. So yes, this reading is definitely about a big change. Closing out of something where there potentially has been a problem. Finding the illumination and going for it. And you can't get any clearer than this. Your new beginning is sandwiched by endings. Okay, here you have the Page of Swords. An opportunity coming in for you. One that is going to bring in clarity, the ability to see clearly and use your wisdom. It is definitely a practical energy, and this is Swords as well. Okay, so seeing clearly, going for what it is that you truly want. Getting out of an energy that has been around for quite some time where you feel like you need to stay on guard, keep on top of things. It can be a challenging energy. It's called the Wounded Warrior. And that's because they continue on keeping on. They don't get rest. Really. This is not a good situation to be in. All right. Yeah, the Emperor. Fabulous. This is you looking at everything, evaluating, making the decisions, coming up with the answers that are right for you, and following through to create what it is that is right for you. Very powerful energy. And this is where you are taking the leadership role in it. Okay? Here you have a Tower. That can say that whatever is going on, it can bring on a Tower moment. And Towers can be good or challenging, big, small. Being major arcana, they can be on the bigger side of things. But this is also the end of something, therefore the beginning of something. And here you have this disruption, but the power to deal with it very effectively. Okay, so this can be a disruption, but you're going to handle it just fine. Another page. This is the Page of Cups. Letting the Tower fall so you can take the opportunity that is something that you love, that you really want. And you have the Six of Cups, which is an energy of nostalgia. So this can have a few different meanings. It can say that there is something from your past. And right here, the Nine of Wands tends to be a long-lasting energy, right? So that would say, again, something that's been around for a while. And here it's saying something from your past. So again, something that could have been here for some time. Now this can also talk about there's something that you were wanting from your past and for whatever reason didn't go for it. And it's reemerging. Or it could be a person from your past reemerging. It is usually filled with love and compassion and care. But it can also just be talking about the timing. You know, that this has been a long time because you have this here. This has been a long time. Okay, here, another 10. This is you carrying these burdens. Here's a 9 of Wands, here's a 10. Being carrying them dutifully. You know, here, you're dropping it, letting the burdens go. So let's get that over, okay. Wow, another 10. Only this one is fabulous. You're dropping the burdens, a 10, to bring in a wonderful energy that's filled with abundance. Remember, here you have the one that's Pentacles as well, beginning this beautiful abundant journey. Here is like this wonderful aspect where you have gone from the 1 to the 10. Here you're just beginning. Here you are there. This is you and those you truly care about being happy and content. It can have to do with legacies, inheritances. But it's really where you and those you care about are together and happy, content. It is one of the best cards in the tarot. Okay, and here, you gotta love it. You know, you can't make this stuff up. Here you have the Fool. Major Arcana. This is the very first card in the tarot. It's a very important energy. This is a brand new beginning. It's like having a clean slate and starting over. So, clean slate, new beginning. It's going to bring you to this beautiful 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's by you dropping the burdens. Wonderful energies. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Star. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Let me put this over here. Okay, you have the Star energy. And this is like your dreams coming true. Okay? It is here for you. Reach up and grab that star. Okay, so this whole reading to me is all about change. Something has been going on that has been disruptive, potentially challenging. Time to go. Time to go. You've done all you can. It's time to leave it behind and have your new beginnings. This is an extremely powerful energy of you taking control and saying, okay, this is enough of this. We want to begin this, and we are. Okay, it's wonderful. And a lot of these other cards are kind of like instructions. Here, use your intuition. The Observer and the Giraffe are saying, step back or step up and look. Have a bird's eye view to see what's going on, because it might very well change your opinion. Matter of fact, it probably will. You know, on either side, say, without looking up, you could think, well, things are okay. This is the way life is, etc., etc. You know, there's challenges, etc. Right? It could be something like that. Or it could be that, you know, here you are feeling down. You know, there's a disruption. Things are challenging, and you want to get out of it. By looking at it from a bird's eye point of view, it is going to bring you clarity, whichever way this is for you. Okay, let's take a look and see what the universe would like to share? You have a tower. So this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Let the tower fall. Whatever you have built up, just let it go and bring in what is right for you. Okay, you have the Five of Cups. This is kind of where you're focusing on the challenging aspects. You're not seeing what's ahead of you, what's in front of you. And in the traditional deck, if he would just turn around, he would see those two full cups. And by seeing those, he would see the bridge, which leads him to his castle, where his happiness is. And here's your castle. So, matter of perspective potentially. Try not to look at the challenges, okay? And that might, have to do with these two. Look at what the potential is, what the possibilities are, and create that new life. Here is the Four of Pentacles. This is the stability that you are feeling or not. And I think this is twofold. I think here, potentially the problems are not feeling stable in your pentacles, which, like I said, is earthly matters. It can be money, love, peace, a variety of things. But by taking this action, this is switching from feeling the lack to feeling the fullness of everything. Feeling very stable. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords, which would fit over here with this disruption. This is showing that something's been hurtful or confusing or both. Okay, so it's acknowledgement of the challenge. So, acknowledgement of the challenge could very well have to do with finances, but definitely earthly matters. Not seeing the positive. Let it fall, let it go away, and have your new beginning. And you have had several cards of a new beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tea leaf cards to see what they would like to share. Oops, this one wants to come out. So does that one. That one too. You have quite a few coming out. All right, let's see what we have. Casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Definitely. That's what this reading has been all about. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And what this is leading me straight to is, okay, here's the problem. You need to pay attention to the giraffe spirit and the observer. You really need to get a different point of view in order for this to not come into fruition, unsuccessful outcome, right? You want a successful outcome, so you need to look at it from a different perspective. Here you have June. It could be this coming to a conclusion in June, or it could be just something happening in June, and it's making mention of that. Flowers, happiness. Definitely, by you creating this change, definitely bringing in happiness. Okay, sorry everybody, my light just went out and I had to plug it in again. I'm not sure how it came unplugged, but it did. So maybe it's trying to make a point about this happiness. Okay. Pen. New job or career. I could go right in up there. Basket. And mice. Discord among friends or family. So it really hasn't talked a lot about what the problem is. It is potential, or there is potential here that it could be something that has to do with your friends or family. It does not have to be, This could be a side note, you know, that something could happen. Recognition, reward for merit. There you go. Okay. So thank you so much. I truly hope this helps. Much love. Bye.